everybody. And today is a special day for Celina Pompeani.
Hey, everybody. Thanks, David.
As we saw, we were walking down the hall there, we presented her with a birthday cupcake because it is your birthday.
It is. I'm the big 2-7 today.
I could almost be your dad, is what I just learned.
Oh, no way, David. Get out of here. But I am excited. It's going to be a fun day. And, I love the music.
We spared no expense.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and look at this. They made a special graphic downstairs.
I love that. I actually have that exact same outfit.
Oh, really?
Robert is too good downstairs.
He is too good. And look at the piece of cake there with a fork stuck in it.
I love it.
Like you're ready to go.
Ooh,
so I stopped by Prantles this morning and picked these up. I'm just rocking them basically.
David, these are marvelous. I love Prantles. These look so good and colorful. I can't wait to dig in.
Yeah, we will dig in later on.
Thank you. That was so nice.
You
what a
are
treat.
welcome. Yeah. So another treat came out yesterday. You know, everybody's been talking about the Mr. Rogers movie starring Tom Hanks. Well, they released the trailer yesterday. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It was powerful.
It's going to come out around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, around
this
Thanksgiving.
fall. So this was kind of a treat, and we wanted to share it with you today in its entirety so that you can experience the sneak peek. Take a look.
Hey, I'm looking for Fred Rogers. In here.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor.
Mr. Rogers, I'm here to interview you.
It is so nice to meet you.
You okay?
I'm profiling Mr. Rogers.
Boyd, please don't ruin my childhood.
This piece will be for an issue about heroes. Do you consider yourself a hero?
We are trying to give the world positive ways of dealing with their feelings.
Yeah? Like what?
There are many things you can do. You can play all the lowest keys on a piano at the same time.
You love broken people. Like me.
Sometimes we have to ask for help, and that's okay. I think the best thing we can do is to let people know, that each one of them is precious.
Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Please won't you be my neighbor?
That was wonderful.
I love that.
That was my favorite part at the end.
The kids singing on the subway.
Singing on the subway. That was powerful.
It really, I mean, and how do you think, are you excited to see him in that role now that you
I
saw
am
the trailer?
so excited. I have always been a big fan of Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah.
I believe this would be, if he is nominated, his third Oscar, if he would win, which would be really incredible.
It could happen.
I really think he'll be up for it because I think he's an incredible actor, and just seeing that little piece from the trailer, I can't wait.
It's exciting for Pittsburgh, it really is. All right, so we have some news about pollution, actually, that we want to switch to, and that is, you know, some restaurants have been banning plastic straws because they're worried about what that does to the environment. Well, this new study came out, and it says that actually cigarette butts are far more dangerous as far as what's being left behind by people, right?
They're, according to this study that I was looking at this morning, they are the most littered item on the planet, so they are far worse, which would be correct, I mean, if you think about it. But I know a lot of people, they have opinions on both sides of this whole banning of the plastic straws at restaurants. And when you go to Starbucks, you either get, they have that new lid where you could take a sip, you don't need a straw, or they do have...
Which I couldn't figure out that lid, by the way.
I couldn't either.
I need a tutorial, Starbucks people, because that didn't work for me. But apparently, like, I think people think the cigarette butts just deteriorate, and it turns out the filter is made of something called cellulose cellulose acetate fiber.
Yep.
It is a type of bioplastic. It does not degrade.
Yeah, it
So-
takes years to actually disappear entirely from the environment.
Yeah.
So that's scary.
So something
Yeah.
to think about. And there's some young kids in the UK that are taking on McDonald's. They're concerned about pollution in the environment as well. And it's because of the toys in Happy Meals. They have started a petition to get rid of the plastic toys.
This is interesting. So this is two sisters, right, who have started this petition in the UK, and their names are Ella and Caitlin McEwain, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Perhaps 7 and 9 years old.
Yeah, they're young.
And they're getting some attention from this. In fact, McDonald's has written back in a tweet saying it is working on the problem. And in fact, in the UK, McDonald's will not have plastic toys in its Happy Meal promotions in the next 6 months. They're going to have board games, books, and soft toys. So who knows? Maybe that will create a difference here in
It
America
might,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. We don't know if it will affect the American McDonald's, but we'll stay tuned. You never know.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see young people like that getting involved and speaking up and making a difference. McDonald's is responding.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And only
so-
7 and 9.
7 and 9. Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
All right, so a couple weeks ago, Megan Schiller comes into the newsroom and she says, David, I have discovered something and you have to do a story on this. And it is cookie dough, this place downtown that is selling cookie dough that they make. And I know there's some other places that do this too, but this is made especially at Sinful Sweets. And so we went over there yesterday afternoon and we want to show you some of the video here because they have all these different varieties of cookie dough. And of course, when you're making cookies at home, they tell you, don't eat the raw cookie dough.
Yeah,
do you
they
do this?
You know what? So I cannot tell you how many of my friends growing up would do this. We would just have sleepovers and
Yeah.
talk about, silly girl things, and then we would eat tubs of cookie dough.
Raw cookie dough.
Raw cookie dough.
And does salmonella ever strike at one of your sleepovers?
Well, it never did, so that is
Well,
some
that's
good news.
good. But this is entirely safe to eat because they pasteurize it beforehand, and there are no eggs in here. So I had a chance to talk to the owner. He has started this. I love startup businesses like this. And so anyway, listen to what he had to say.
My best friend in New York saw somebody doing it, and he's like, you can do this better. So I just started playing with it. And actually, he came out here, lived with me for like a month, and I just kept making it. And we started just selling it in South Hills Village Mall, and it just kind of took off. Yeah.
So tell us about all the different flavors.
Well, so we're always rotating stuff, but like right now, we always have chocolate chip, sugar cookie. This is our like Buckeye or peanut butter. It used to just be like peanut butter with Reese's Pieces, but now we mix it with brownie batter. It tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. We have red velvet, which we're rotating out right now. I'm putting in s'more, and then brookie, cookies and cream, and then brownie batter. Sorry, and then we also have Cookie Monster coming back.
And this is totally safe to eat. It's not like when you're baking cookies at home and they tell you not to eat the dough. Why is that safe here?
Well, the flour is heat treated, so it's pasteurized. So there's going to be no salmonella. There's no eggs in it, and that's really where your risk comes from.
All right, so you heard it there.
You heard
And
that?
guess
So
what?
cool.
We could not talk about this without bringing some of it back.
I would have been really upset if we were showing that video and talking about it, and if we couldn't try it right now.
Especially on your birthday, Celina. That
I've
would have
already
been
had
very
so many
unfair.
treats.
So have you tried this?
No, have
Okay.
you?
Mm-mm. Well,
Oh.
yesterday I did. Yeah. It's fantastic. And it has a little bit different consistency because there's no eggs in it. And the dairy there's some dairy product, but it doesn't have to be refrigerated.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
But it's still really tasty, and it melts.
It melts. And he says, and that was my favorite actually, that one that you have there. What flavor do you have? Okay, we can't tell. But anyway,
Delicious.
it's a really good flavor. It has chocolate and peanut butter together.
Yeah, that's all I taste, chocolate and peanut butter, my two favorite things in the entire universe.
And he said if you wanted to, you could bake this. You'd put it out on a baking sheet. It just wouldn't rise like a cookie. It would
Okay.
be more of a brittle. But anyway,
Ah.
fantastic.
Wow.
Thank you to Megan Schiller for cluing us in.
Wow,
we
Megan.
appreciate that.
Thank you very high five to Megan. Oh,
High
boy.
five to Megan.
Things are flying.
Celina's throwing stuff at this point in the show. All right, we want to show you some super cute pictures because over at UPMC McGee Women's Hospital, they are celebrating Picklesburg a little bit early. They are dressing up the little newborns as pickles.
the Pickles
Cute little
babies.
pickles. I love the whole row of them there.
I do too. They always do really cute things. I remember for the Stanley Cup finals, they always did really cute things with the babies and
Oh,
the
yeah.
penguins, and so they always
Yeah.
are very festive. But I've never seen anything like this.
Well, they're little pickles
Yeah.
there that have been born. How cute.
They're getting ready for Picklesburg.
Oh, look. Jill just said it earlier. It's a delivery. Get it?
Special delivery.
That never gets old. All right, so turns out coming up, we're going to be talking more about Picklesburg. You know, it was voted #1 best specialty food festival in America. That is quite an honor. Find out what makes it so special and what is new at this year's event. That is just ahead here on PTL.
I cannot wait. I love pickles. And you know, it's a good day when a food truck pulls up outside our PTL studio. This is the new King's Restaurant food truck. And I hear it's bringing us ice cream for National Ice Cream Month, or maybe my B-Day. Could be both. Mikey Hood is live outside, so we're going to get more from her coming up.
And we'll tell you about the fastest race in Pittsburgh, but you don't have to be really super fast to run in it. We will explain coming up, and maybe we can run off all that ice cream we're eating today.
Oh, I don't
and
know
the cookie
about
dough.
that. Maybe.
I don't know. We have a lot of running ahead, so stay with us for that. We have a lot to get to this hour, and we are so glad you were with us. More PTL when we come right back.